Good morning, friends. We are still in a conversation in Philippians chapter 2 about love. And one of the things that we looked at last Sunday was that in verse 3, I believe it is, in chapter 2 of Philippians, it talks about do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. What's interesting is that these two things are like the enemies of love: selfish ambition, vain conceit. Look at me as vain conceit, let's just say, big, large picture, and selfish ambition is just self-interest. It's me first. And we talked about this idea of identifying me first and look at me. And I think that when we do that, if we will do that with God, not just looking in the mirror and saying, oh, I'm a bad person, or oh, I'm just so selfish, or this or that, but looking at those things with God is, I think, a part of our loving well. I think if we're not very self-aware when we are trying to love well, when we're trying to move into dimensions of love with others that we don't have before, I think that we end up just kind of running roughshod over people because we're not thinking about that we're really in me first. So what I want to ask you to do today is to filter your life with the Holy Spirit through this grid. Where am I acting normally, just in my normal relationships? Where am I acting in my own interest all the time? I just want to say that I'm, quite frankly, very good at acting in my own interest. I think that all of us are. I think that that's what comes naturally to us, is that we act and we will move toward things that actually suit us and move away from things that tend to not suit us. And so, and Paul is saying to us that when we are loving people well, we are moving toward them, and we're elevating their needs and their interests above our own. And so me first actually starts to become less and less and less. So where are you me first? That's the question that we're going to ask with the Holy Spirit today. Lord, Holy Spirit, would you show me where me first is the primary operative, the primary MO, modus operandi for me today? Would you show me where me first is entrenched? Would you show me where I'm doing things so that I can be looked at and be seen by others? Would you show me, Lord, show me those things so that I can love better? That's the whole point. The whole thing isn't so that I can, just be more circumspect or more introspective, but so that I can love better, so that I know what I'm up against. I know what is competing for the kind of love and lover that you are making me into. And so that's our thing. That's our focus point today. Would you ask the Lord that, and then from there, start to love differently? So that's our point of reflection today. Thanks so much for joining me. God bless you.